Hi everybody, I thought it would be useful to make a short video seeing as most of my slideshow just has small points and so it won't help to send you it if you don't know what the context is. So the best news is that reading used to be a mystery to scientists, to teachers, to cognitive scientists, behavioralists, speech and language therapists. We didn't know how children's brains learn to read, but we do now. And so, what we're asking you as parents to do is to help us lay the foundation, the foundational skills that are necessary for children to become proficient, successful readers. So, how do we do that? Let's have a look. So quickly, let's have a look at the two pictures we've got here. The one is a picture of a dog, and the other one is dig, somebody's digging. And if you think about what you hear when you listen to the sound dog and you listen to the sound of the word dig, what is the difference? The difference is very slight. It's one sound in the middle of that word. It's one phoneme. A phoneme is the smallest sound in a word. And learners, children, need to develop a sensitivity to the sounds in words, and that is called phonemic awareness. Because as you know, the difference between dog and dig is significant in that it changes the meaning of the word and how we write it and how we read it. So, as I say, phonemic awareness is important. It's hearing and playing with the sounds of spoken language, which is crucial to understanding how to read and mapping those sounds onto letters later on, which is what you're going to be learning about in grade one, what your children will be engaging with. So, what can you do? You can help us build the foundation, their auditory skills, and what games can we play? Word sound games, listening to stories, songs. For example, do you know the song Down by the Bay, where the watermelons grow? Okay, did you ever see a bear combing his hair down by the bay? All of those kind of songs you can sing in the car while you're out for a walk and give your child a chance to develop the sensitivity to rhyme. What about Dr. Seuss or Julia Donaldson stories that have rhyming sounds in it? All of that is very, very good for developing phonemic awareness. So let's have a look here. These are some good examples of excellent stories. You can see a Dr. Seuss there. Lots of options. These are just a few that I found on the internet that I know are good, but the options are endless. Okay, so what you could do at home, things like syllable shopping. So a syllable are the beats of a word. So for example, my name's Lindy, so it would be Lindy. So when you're out shopping, you can have a look at what you can see. And if you see a pineapple, you could say, oh, let's see how many claps, how many syllables are in the word pineapple. Pineapple. Okay, three. Right. Interesting. Let's have a look at the word banana. Banana. And you can just do a couple of those incidentally while you're shopping. Another thing you could do is a sound sleuth game. So when just before you go to bed, you can say, look, let's look around your room. How many things can you see, or can you see three things that start with B? Okay, so we're not saying B, we're not using the name of the letter, we're using the sound. B, maybe bed or bear for teddy bear or book. Okay, so those short activities all develop that sensitivity to the sounds of language. Okay, things like I spy, something beginning with S, something beginning with J. Remember the sound, not the letter name. Okay, something like I'm thinking of an animal that rhymes with big. What's the animal? Pig. What else rhymes with pig? Pig, jig, dig, all of those things. It's all very useful, even though you think it might not be, very useful. We want children to understand what the beginning sound of a word is, the middle sound, and what the end sound of the word is. So even boat, a word that we know is complex to spell, has three sounds. B, O, T. It all comes back to your phonemic awareness and the ability to play with those small sounds in words. And so, again, a different kind of foundation you can lay is reading to your child, reading with your child. You don't read to your child to teach them how to read. You read to your child to teach them how to love to read, because you're reading to them, you're reading something that is above their ability to read themselves. You are developing their love for reading, their vocabulary, their background knowledge, their ability to think critically about different situations. They need exposure to information, so use a mixture of fiction and non-fiction. And it's also obviously very good for spending time together. And if you value reading, you know that children take their cues from their parents. So the more you read with your child, you're not teaching them to read, but you're teaching them to love reading, and you're developing comprehension skills. All of those things are vital for success in schooling. So please help us as we help your child to learn how to read. And there'll be other times where I'll be speaking about how to get down with the nitty gritty of the letter sound relationships. But for now, if you can focus on phonemic awareness, that would be fantastic. Thanks, everybody. Bye.